revolution will be live.
What's good, YouTube? Straight Man Got Keys here, and welcome to episode 12 of the Struggle House Cast. It's kind of an empty house today. It's just me and Jack today. Say what's up.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Listen, we're gonna get it popping. Even though it's just me and you, we got so much interesting content this week, bro.
Yeah, it was a very big week, and so much shit we really couldn't even fit in.
Exactly. So this is a little bit of a condensed episode. You're used to our normal format. You know, we're gonna cut off the tail of this one, so you're gonna get a lot of information up front, and then we're gonna save some stuff for the back end. Just wait.
Exactly. So, as we always like to start off with, what you playing this week, Jack?
Oh, we've been heavy on COD Vanguard again. I know we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
But, like, this one's good, guys. Pick up COD Vanguard. I know it's a lot of broken shit, but that's the fun of it. A lot of broken shit. You know, your boy out here trying to get these diamond shotguns. You know, I'm a scumbag.
Yeah, I was literally saying to you, like I've spent more time with this already than I did with Black Ops Cold War, and that's terrible.
It's not terrible, bro. It's a great game, and that's the problem. Everyone, they down on it. They down on Call of Duty, and I get it. It's been disappointing for the last couple years, but this one's good. Come back to COD. Just come on back. Battlefield's trash this year. Come on back.
It always launches trash, unfortunately, and then it'll take them a bit, but they'll get there. But by then, like, COD's already been reigning supreme.
That's the problem. Call of Duty starts off hot, stays hot, and then teeters off when the next one gets announced. They really got this formula on lock.
Yeah, for what 10 plus years?
Yeah. Since I was a baby.
Right. Anything other than Vanguard?
You know, my natural gotchas. You know, I gotta mention it.
Gotta get them.
If you're playing my hero, the strongest hero, this week coming up, it's gonna be the world's strongest hero, Todoroki. Not Bakugo, like I said last week. Todoroki's coming this week. They released a snippet of him. He looks kind of clean. I might have to pull. I'll let y'all know how it goes.
He got the suit. He got the suit on.
He does got the suit, and his attacks are kind of clean, bro. And he does the Frostfire situation. Oh, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick.
I've been meaning to get into it.
I know. I watched you make your account and you not played it, but whatever.
Yeah, there's some. I'll watch this cutscene. I'm like, oh, cutscene. I don't have time for that. At least not now. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna just sit down and just really get into it because I love my hero.
How about you, my boy? What you been playing besides COD Vanguard?
What's funny is, so Vanguard is set in World War II, right? Am I true? Mm-hmm. World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for some reason I decided to play Wolfenstein.
Another World War II shooter. You couldn't get enough of it, huh?
I really couldn't. I actually started playing it earlier this year, but then I stopped for some reason.
Which Wolfenstein?
I'm going back
Which
to
one?
It. Oh, the first one. You know,
okay.
I can't skip games.
Sequentials, got you.
Yeah, I fucking love that game. It's like, unfortunately, in today's society, that game will never be made again, probably.
I don't think Wolfenstein could survive in today, but, you know, it was fun while it was here. It's one of those really gory shooters like Doom. If you like Wolfenstein, please play Doom. Doom is great.
Oh yeah, like it's like Doom reminds me of like a combination between Wolfenstein and the verticality of like a Titanfall, because you can just zoom around the damn map, and it's so damn brutal.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Multiplayer isn't great, but the story and everything, it's one of those games where you got a new graphics card and you want to test it out. Play Doom. Doom runs at 1,000,000 frames on anything. It'll make you feel real happy.
Right, yeah. And, other than Wolfenstein, there was another game I played. This is like, no one really, like, oh my god, I love this game so much. It's called Unmetal. Have you heard about it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'm not going to go too into depth about it because I definitely want to do a one-on-one with it. It is, like, just for a tease, it's probably one of the funniest games I've ever played in my damn life.
Funny game, okay.
It's fucking hilarious.
I mean,
it's not even
Psychonauts, though, so I don't know.
No, yeah, but I feel like Psychonauts is like, it's just funny in itself, whereas this one is literally a parody of like everything. Like, I'm just gonna give one teaser because I just love this game so much. If it's a sneaking game, it's very akin to a Metal Gear. You know, I love that. If you're around a guard and this motherfucker sneezes and you're in the vicinity, you will say "bless you." And then he'll be on high alert looking for your ass. Oh my god.
That's funny. I like games with little quips like that. That's pretty cool.
It's fucking amazing. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too in depth about it. I've played it for quite some time. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, that's about all I've played this week.
Okay. Now that we're done with that, we can roll right on into the news quickies. Go ahead, hit me with that first one.
Speaking of games I've played, this is a game I really want to play.
Oh yeah, it's the
Lies
top
of
of my list.
P.
It's the top of my list right now. Lies of P. It gives you. It's a Souls-born game. So you follow the trend. My boy, Keith Mills, he got bit by the bug of Soulsborne, and he has just been pounding Demon Souls to death. And he's moved on to other games.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3.
So everything is starting to, the Soulsborne bug. It's a vicious one. I got caught by it early on in my career as well with Dark Souls the original. But this one's special. This one's made by an indie developer. It looks like Bloodborne. It's Pinocchio Disney, technically. Right?
I think so.
Are we
Yeah.
based in the world of Disney? Because this one, from what I'm seeing, follows Pinocchio. Right?
Yeah, it's like Bloodborne and Pinocchio.
A Bloodborne Pinocchio game. You think, oh, that's gonna be trash, right? I dare you to watch this video and walk away not stunned. It is a sleeper of a game that I never heard of. I saw this trailer. I had immediately had this show to cast, and they're right along with me. This looks like it's gonna be a home run, and I cannot wait for this game. I can't wait.
It looks beautiful, and the whole line, like the line, literally has is a gameplay mechanic. Like it can change the story, it can give you buffs in combat. It's fucking amazing. Like who in their right mind thought this would be a good idea?
Well, they said Disney games come from like dark, stories and twist and turned into like children's stories. So maybe this is them taking it back. Let's take it back to the dark and grittiness of it. I do too, bro. And speaking of new gameplay trailers, the hits don't stop. The hits don't stop. If you're familiar with Honor of Kings, right? It's a MOBA that was pretty popular in, I think, Japan, and then released as Arena of Valor, I believe.
Yeah.
They have an open world action RPG, kind of looks like Monster Hunter, so I'm already, my interest is already peaked. This game looks fucking amazing. It looks too good to be true. With that being said, it looks too good to be true. There's no way this game comes out looking like this.
It has a release date?
Next year, but there's no way. I don't believe there is a graphics card on the market or a system that could run this game the way that this gameplay demo was. So I don't think it's real gameplay. If it's that, if anything, if it comes out looking 1/4 that good, oh boy. And the gameplay already looks smooth as fuck. It looks like Monster Hunter. They're chopping off parts. They're fighting big ass beasts. I'm already here for it. So what they're saying is this is Tencent, because Tencent runs the Honor of Kings. This is their version of what is that gacha game that Mills has been playing lately? Genshin Impact. It's Tencent's version of Genshin Impact. So it's gonna be monetized to hell, and you're gonna have to wish and summon on things. But right now, as it stands, before they gotcha, I'm here for it. It looks fucking fantastic, and I cannot wait for it.
Yeah, you have this tendency of like just dropping a random trailer in the chat, and then I'm excited for it. I've never really
because when I see it, when something excites me so much, I'm like, I know these guys are gonna eat it up, so let me throw it at them immediately.
Yeah, I don't have much experience with like Monster Hunter. I've played Dauntless. That's pretty much it. And this right here made me want to get into Monster Hunter because
and you play Ragnarok Odyssey.
Oh yeah, that does count. Yeah, yeah. I really want to get into this game.
Went back to play Ragnarok Odyssey today, and I saw it said you had some trophies. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was out here. Yes, but the hits don't stop.
Of course not. Literally, just before we shot this podcast, I had to show this man another trailer.
It's utterly ridiculous. Another Souls like. Now I don't know how to pronounce this, but
I do apologize. We both don't know how to pronounce this one.
Themessa. It looks like Themyscira, so I'm saying Themessa.
Maybe Thymesia.
That sounds sexy. Yeah, I like that.
We'll link the trailer in the description of this video if you guys want to check it out. But this is another Soulsborne game, another indie studios. These indie studios are really they up here, bro. They put a lot of big studios to shame. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, what's really going on?
Don't give them a budget.
Like, please do not, because this game looks insane. It's it's a similar aesthetic to Bloodborne, just like Lies of P, but this one's more like a faster pace. This guy with claws and wings and his mystical abilities becomes a scythe and a spear, and it's, oh god, I'm all for it. But the best thing about this one, on the Steam page, now, you know, delays happen, COVID 2021 is what we do. It says it comes out December 7th. So if that's the case, you can definitely expect some content from your boy. Whether it be through the podcast or maybe a review. This might be my first one. I don't know. I'm kind of hyped for this. I'm really hyped for this game. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, if you do the review, you already got a dub. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I just love Souls like now. It's sickening. I need help.
Ain't no help for you, bro. It's just the only help is you could go play Lords of the Fallen. That'll get you off a Souls game. Ugh.
God. Yeah, I hate that game.
I'm sorry for even saying it. But
now, I don't hate this next game, but, you know, it's kind of crazy. Forza Horizon 5 is out here.
So, in the show notes, it says, before Forza 5 officially released, it had an early access that hit over 800,000 players. Now, as we stand, that the game has been released since Tuesday, on the leaderboards, there's over 8 million players.
Do you see the hype around this?
It's a racing game. I don't understand it. I never got that deep into racing games, like not simulation races. I'm more of like a burnout type person.
Exactly.
I know Forza Horizon isn't serious like the regular Forza, so it's more akin to a burnout, but it doesn't have the crashing and stuff like that. And this is the one that had like the Hot Wheels DLC, so I know they're gonna get goofy with it. And the game looks stunning. It looks absolutely stunning. I seen someone so through YouTube compression. In 4K, I watched someone play it, and I was like, this is one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. That's through YouTube compression. I couldn't imagine what it looked like on my screen. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to play it. I'm not a racing dude. I can give it its flowers, though, so I'm going to, you know, woo, go Microsoft.
Right. Real recognize real.
Real recognize real, but, you know, it's not for me. Your boy ain't and, you know, Mario Kart, I get down on that, but I'm not gonna get on this, you know, these real cars. It's not gonna happen for me. Maybe we can get Sean to do something with it. You know, he's our resident racer.
Yeah. Yeah. While we're on that note, bring back Burnout.
No, EA owns it. Fuck that.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Speaking of fuck that. PS5 and Xbox is hidden behind a Walmart and Best Buy subscription service. What?
So this is so scumbaggy, right? I get why they're doing it. I get it. In the beginning, it seemed like something they were doing for the gamers, right? Not when you see the prices of these paywalls, though, because it's it's one of those Walmart. I believe it's $200 a year, right? Right. I think you can get BJ's for like $50 a year. What are they doing? So they lock it behind their, you know, tech service, just like Best Buy is doing. But Best Buy already had the Geek Squad. They opened up a whole new service for this, and it works. If you are a person who's gonna be going to Best Buy and buying all their shit from Best Buy, why not? And that pretty much guarantees your PlayStation because no scalper's paying $200 to get a PlayStation. So next time Best Buy has a drop, you're pretty much guaranteed to get one. So if that's what you want to do, go for it. However, I like what GameStop does better. And I know bundles. People don't. Yeah, bundles, because I got my PlayStation as a bundle, right? That was the only way I could get it. I couldn't get a regular one. I played a little more, but everything inside of it was something I was already going to get. I was already going to get an extra controller. I was already going to have buy PlayStation Plus because I didn't have PlayStation Plus at the time. And it gave me a $100 gift card that I put on my PSN that I was able to download Demon's Souls and put towards. That was all shit I was going to use, right? So I understand the bundles that you'll have games in it that you don't want to play, but people don't understand is that when you buy those bundles, and you get it in, that's a receipt. You can return those unopened games for full price. So if you get something in there, yes. The only thing you can't return is like digital cards, like if you get a PSN card or a GameStop gift card or whatever. But the full disc games that come in, or the docks and the charges, the extra controllers, you can return all those, bro. You can get your money back. So I get it. No one likes bundles. It really does sway the scalpers away. So I like that. This whole paywall thing that Best Buy and Walmart's got going on, you know, I don't shop there enough to pay you $200 to shop there. Okay. I can see if it was giving me, I have to look into it. It has to have something more of an incentive than you just being able to get a PlayStation or an Xbox, right? It's got to give me something, because if it's not a service that's like of value, hell, BJ's, you know, you pay $50 a year to shop there. BJ's is legit. Like you go there, you getting all like you. If you have a family,
It's
a
party.
large family, bro, you putting together a barbecue, one stop shop, BJ's, get everything you need. So
Yeah.
I don't agree with Best Buy and Walmart and Best Buy doing this. It's kind of scummy. But
Yeah.
if you are, a heavy Best Buy or a Walmart shopper, this could benefit you. It could get you that PlayStation or Xbox you might need for the holiday season. And it's kind of scummy that they just started doing this right before the holiday season. They had all year to do this. Why now? When people are desperate to get it for their kids or nephews, whatever, this is what they release. So
Right, and then have it be almost half the price of a PlayStation. Come on, son.
like that's nonsense too. Like
Half the price of a digital. Like, come on now. That's
what
wild.
I'm saying. Like that's nonsense. So
Yeah.
good luck to everyone looking for a next gen system this holiday season. My Steam Deck got delayed. And that's in the notes. I had to get that off my chest. It's hurting me.
I'm sorry.
So I'm looking to get an Xbox this holiday season. So that's the benefit of that being delayed. I can get me an Xbox this holiday season. If I can find one, definitely not gonna be doing these services though.
Speaking of things I don't want to do, GTA 5 has sold 155 million copies. I don't want to buy this game again.
I don't. That's had to be the number one selling game of all time, right? Like there can't be anything even close to this because I've never seen a game besides Street Fighter 2 that spans so many generations, bro. PS3, PS4, PS5. What are we doing here, guys? Why are we buying the same game?
Literally, it's I mean, of course they add little things here and there, but all in all, it's essentially the same game.
This is the 12th episode, and I think we talk about GTA like 7 of them.
It always pops up somehow, some way.
Because it's always breaking records. It's always in the news. Please stop buying this game. Like, I love Rockstar. They in trouble this week. We're going to talk about that. But we got to force them to do... I mean, hell, if they weren't fucking pushing out GTA 5 content, maybe they would have got the other thing right. Who knows? But GTA 5, please stop buying this game. I know you own it. I know you own it twice. You don't need to own it a third time. You just don't. You just don't. You just don't.
They actually said they was going to release the online for free when it comes to the PS5. Literally, you don't need to buy the game anymore. Who the hell bought GTA 5 for the story? Unless you bought it day one.
Bro, I think I bought it for $15, and then a week later they gave it to us for free, and I was like, whatever. Like, whatever.
You was upset, don't lie.
I was upset, bro. Like, listen, speaking of Grand Theft Auto and heist and shit.
Wow. That was amazing.
Your boy Transition God. My God, real life Fast and the Furious. An entire truck of EVGA graphics cards was stolen. An entire truck, bro. Like Dom and the boys was like, "Yo, we in the PC gaming, so now we gonna hit this lick.
Right,
we slide under
PCs
the truck
for our family.
Is that for the family? we got graphics cards for the family. Like a whole truck from 3060s to 3090s stolen. Thousands of dollars worth of graphics cards, my guy. Are we serious? Has it gotten this serious? What are you going to do with these graphics cards? I'm pretty sure they have a way of tracking when that shit gets put into a computer, right?
Never thought about like that.
Because Sony, when a PlayStation is stolen, they can blacklist it and stop it from being able to do anything. I'm pretty certain they can do this with graphics cards. Because you gotta get the drivers, you gotta update, and if you're dumb enough to try to register a stolen GPU, that's more or less on you. But we gotta stop, bro. I understand COVID's terrible. You can't get what you want to get, but for you to like really on some James Bond deep undercover movie type shit, it had to be an inside job, right? Like someone
has to be.
Like there's no way that I watch a lot of movies and you see this happen and you don't think this happens in real life, but apparently it does. So 2021, it's a hell of a year, man.
It's not even the first time they done something like this. They pulled another heist on PS5s.
Oh, could you imagine if it was the same gang?
Oh my God.
They out here like,
you know what the reason it was?
What was it?
I want to feed my family.
Oh my God.
God damn you, Dom Toretto. Oh, fuck.
I can't, bro. Speaking of pulling things, like they pull those graphics cards off their truck. Konami.
Making moves.
Pulling Metal Gear 2 and 3 off the digital stores. Why? I
think I might know why.
What? Tell me, bro. Rumors and speculations.
There's been a lot of rumors going around that, outsourcing and remaking older Metal Gears. Now, chronology.
Not just older Metal Gear games. All the Konami games are being
Oh yeah,
outsourced right
yeah.
now, bro.
But for some reason, Metal Gear is getting the most traction. For some reason, I don't know
It's the
what it
big
is.
cheese,
It's definitely
bro.
not the most popular one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Castlevania probably would top that. I find it funny because the rumors going around was they're remaking 3 because, in the timeline, that is where the story starts. So if they were to do that, I wouldn't be mad at it at all. Now, 2, I don't know why they would do that. That's the weird part about it. I don't know. I really hope this leads to something. I mean, they did the same thing with the we're gonna talk about it later again, but the definitive edition, they pulled it off their store, but they had a specific reason. For this, it's kind of random, but this might line up with something that's supposed to be happening in December.
I mean, they're saying remakes and not remasters. So we talking like Demon Souls level of built up from the ground.
I can't believe it, and I don't know. I'm so conflicted.
I know you're a big fan. I know you want to be hyped for it, but you don't want to be let down, bro. But
it's Konami.
It's Konami. But what's the reason of pulling them off the digital stores, bro? Unless you were releasing a better version of the game.
Oh god, then it really might be a remaster because they sure as hell pulled the older GTA's.
Right.
The ones they ported, they pulled them shits
right off the stores. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye on this.
Oh man, speaking, keep your eye on something. Big news of the week, bro. Oh, this one hurts. This one hurts real bad.
Sony need to keep an eye on their damn.
They definitely need to keep an eye on their fucking everything, bro. PS5 hacked twice in a week, bro. We're talking down to the code. Like this hacker group, I don't know the name of them. I'm not gonna push their information out there. I don't even want these niggas to get the limelight. We just gotta talk about it, cause I love being able to run custom software on my systems and my handhelds and stuff like that. But after the lifespan, because you already know what's about to happen. If they release this and people start using it and tinker it, the first thing that's gonna produce is piracy.
Yeah.
Piracy and cheating in games, and that's the worst part of custom firmware. I like being able to run emulators and shit on my systems. Like that's cool, right? That's something I can use for an afternoon because I won't really go back to play old games. But that's the cool side of this. The terrible side of this is small developers, like people who made I guess not small anymore because Sony owns them, but like House Marquee, Returnal, things like that. No one's gonna buy those games. They're just gonna steal them, right? So those games are more and more expensive to make these days. Like we're talking hundreds of $millions to make games, bro. Like over movie budgets, right? And for them to put that out there and for it to be stolen so immediately, like right now, I know this is jumping the gun, but the Nintendo Switch has a piracy problem, right? Because their original Nintendo Switches had a hardware hack. Nintendo you can't patch a hardware hack, right? That's permanent. So they had a revision go out, but to all the original Nintendo Switch owners, like myself, I can hack my system and there's nothing Nintendo can do about that. And because of that, when games break street date, like Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Monster Hunter and things like that, big games that are coming, when they break street date, those mom and pops release them, they can dump those games on the internet for people to play them on their emulators, for people to play on their hack, Nintendo Switches and stuff like that. That shit could start happening for the PS5, and that would kill. Like, what's the point of even, funding Uncharted 5 or The Last of Us 3 if you put hundreds of millions of dollars for people to just gonna take it? So I want Sony to find this group, pay them a handsome amount of money, and close up this goddamn hack because it is a detriment. It is terrible. Nothing good can come of this right now. We're only 1 year in. There's no reason that they should be already in your system, Sony. Like, do better. Right, Mark Cerny, where you at, bro? Where you at, Mark Cerny?
Come on, you launching, Mark. Is it just me? They get hacked every fucking generation, bro.
Yeah, but everything gets hacked. The Xbox is hacked, but they don't talk about it because, Microsoft is quick to patch things, right?
Yeah.
If this isn't a hardware problem, and I pray to God that it's not a hardware problem, it's just software, it can be patched. But if they figure this shit out, here's the funny thing, right? If it's one of those easy hardware things, it's a nightmare. But if it's something that you have to open your PS5 and solder some shit, then they don't have to worry about it because the average person can't and won't solder. They won't take that risk of opening. But if you go on Amazon and look for Nintendo Switch hack, they literally sell this little clip that you just put on the side of your joint and it just hacks it for you, bro. Like, It's the easiest shit I've ever seen in my life. So hopefully Sony needs to address this like as quick as possible, dude, because I'm already seeing hackers in Vanguard.
On
If
PC, you will never have a regular game again.
you wrong, bro, like niggas be invisible flying through the air, bro. Like it's just, and then that lets you know, that's gonna allow people from Apex to get in and Warzone's already heavily hacked and Apex is already hacked. But dude, we're talking about from a console level, dude. Like little Timmy No Thumbs, we're gonna get them dubs. There was a rumor Call of Duty doing a crossover between Attack on Titan. That's fucking big. That's a huge get for them if they could get this. Anime is fucking massive right now. Hell, we just had a My Hero movie play in theaters and it broke records. Anime's massive. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. Could you imagine running around as a little Eren Yeager or a fucking Levi? The melee weapons being the swords? Hell, they can even give us the whack-ass guns that they shoot that don't do any damage to these Titans.
Yeah, they are kind of like rocket launchers.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. This could be big. So if this is included in the first Battle Pass, because, it kind of lines up. The Battle Pass starts in December. Attack on Titan come back in January. It takes people about a month to get to the end of the Battle Pass. Boom, boom, line up.
Just saying, and it's not the only thing that's getting, like, a potential crossover. Indiana Jones and Captain America was in the data mining.
And that's like, huge, because you don't think of Captain America as World War II, but it started back then before, when he first got his powers and everything, before he, became modern day. We could get old school Cap. And oh my god, the shield as a melee weapon. Could you imagine the execution? He just hit you with the shield and like knock you down, bashing you with it. Captain America style. Yeah. I could see that. And that would be so dope. What was the other thing?
Indiana Jones.
Give me the whip.
Choke you with the whip.
Give me the whip, boy.
Get over here,
boy. And did he have a? I'm not too into Indiana Jones. Did he have the little pistol? Did he have a pistol, or did he just had his whip?
I think he had a little revolver.
Give us a revolver. We could be hype about that. I mean, I mostly want the whip. I'm trying to execute people, choke them to death, lay them out,
Right. They might become operators. Like, you can have Indiana Jones operator.
It could be, or even if it's a skin, I don't mind it, bro. Give us something different. Yeah. Because we've done horror movies. We've done horror movies. I'm kind of done with horror movies. I'm burnt on that. Scream, that was cool, and Jason, Freddy, and all that other stuff, that's cool, and Mike Myers, whatever. All that stuff's fun. I want something unique. I shit on Fortnite all day, but they have the best crossovers, period, bar none.
Naruto's
coming. Besides Smash Bros. Hell, they just, for the launch of Arcane on Netflix, they added Jinx.
Oh. They did that, didn't they?
Bro, like, Riot and Epic can do no wrong. And the worst part about this, bro, they do all these crossovers and their games are trash. Like, they're really good at this, dude. So I want Call of Duty to hit that tier when they can just give me cool shit like that. Like, I can't think off the top of any more like World War II style things that are really popular, but find them and bring them all in the game, bro. Come on. I'm paying for that battle pass. Eren Yeager or Levi is my 100th tier. I will hit that tier. And I will buy that day one. So, Activision, you only disappoint, but get to it.
Right. Honestly, that's probably the best thing that can happen with Vanguard, and unfortunately, things that's not good. DRM. How you feel about DRM, man?
I'm a love-hate relationship with DRM. I love what it provides as far as protection. I hate what it provides as far as FPS drops in games. Like, it makes games run better. I mean, run terrible. Like, just flat out run terrible. Like, what was the game I think of? It was so bad. Tomb Raider. The DRM in Tomb Raider was so bad that they had to rip it out of the game. It was so rooted into the fucking game structure so they wouldn't have people pirate the game that once they ripped it out, they actually broke the game and had to patch that. Like, so DRM isn't just something simple. They plan ahead. They don't just add it at the end. Like, we just drop a little bit of DRM in there. No, they wrap their game like intertwined. Like, think of like nature reclaiming a house, bro. How the vines just wrap everywhere. That's how DRM is in the game. It's deeply rooted because they don't want people hacking. And the worst part is, most cases, the game get cracked anyway in like a week or a month, right? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. For that, I mean, I get it. Most games, we're not all GTA 5. Most games get their sales up front, like, and they don't have those long ass tails at the end of them, so they don't survive. If let's see. What's a good game? Like Kenna Bridge of Spirits, right? That game could have sold $100,000 on its release, 100,000 copies on its release date, but it won't sell that much more going through its tail, right? Most games have a very like upfront, quick burst of money. They make it all back. That's why you see records hitting in the first week or two, and then it just like we don't talk about it anymore because everyone who wanted that game bought the game. So,
Right.
same thing here. DRM is pretty much useless after about a month because everyone who wants the game is going to have the game. So I actually like GOG games because
Yeah.
they get the DRM free version of the games. And those games
Oh, really?
always, yeah, they always run better. So I love what DRM represents because, you know, I want the developers and the indies to make their money. I don't want these shithead pirates to, you know, fuck up a good studio. Someone, you know, has potential, right? Because they need their money to survive. They need to see the sales to survive because if they don't get the money, they don't get the sales, they don't get to make a sequel to the game that I may love or you may love, right?
Right.
You know, think of
Yeah.
the PSP, right? The PSP was a great handheld system. It was a pirate's haven. Like they loved it. PSP sold like crazy. The PSP system itself sold like crazy. The games didn't because everyone knew how to fucking hack a PSP. And it wasn't hard. So we talked about piracy with the PS5. We're talking about DRM here. It's a correlation. Like I want these developers to get paid. I want to keep supporting their games. I want their games to keep coming out. So unfortunately, DRM is a necessary. I wouldn't say it's a good. It's an evil because of what it does to games, but it's necessary because, you know, there's some bad apples out there who don't want to pay for their games. You know.
Right. Yeah. I've definitely seen studios where the sales didn't meet up to par, and then they shut down a potential sequel, or they're making their own IP, and now they're a support studio, or just get shut down. So DRM is, I will say, it is a necessary evil, but eventually, especially when you start, you know, making, giving it deals, cutting the price, then you can remove it. Like, come on now.
Right. So
Yeah. So we back on another rumor. The Game Awards is coming, and
yeah.
apparently, you know, if you ain't hear from us, Sony might be announcing a big remake, and that's the only time that would make sense to do it. What do you think it could be, Jack? I have a couple ideas.
I mean, I know everyone's been talking about Metal Gear and Blue Point, and it was even a while where people thought they were hearing Metal Gear Rex inside of Demon Souls. You remember that story?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that story? Over the summer? Oh, man, bro. People thought they were hearing Metal Gear Rex inside of Demon Souls. They were wilding. I don't play Metal Gear. I don't even know what the hell Metal Gear Rex sounds like. So I can't add to that. Demons... Bloodborne? There was a leak. Bloodborne 1 might be getting a remake. Also, Bloodborne 2 is supposed to be in the works from your favorite studio, Blue Point. So, you know,
Interesting.
Bloodborne 1 remake coming PS5, PC, day one. You know, they dropped that. You know, see how people like it. Bloodborne 2, come on. It's written right there, bro. The guys already took Demon Souls, a PS3 ugly game, and made it look beautiful. Bloodborne doesn't even look that bad, bro. 60 frames, that bad boy, shiny it up, bro. You got yourself a hit. I'm there day one for it. Charge me $60, charge me $70. I want it.
Yeah. It's funny. Lately, a lot of other rumors were just like they just brought back Demon Souls, which is a Sony property. They was also talking about the possibility of Infamous and Sly Cooper coming back.
Oh my
now
god! I just
that would
watched
be
a
amazing.
video of someone playing Infamous Second Son on a PS5. And now Infamous Second Son already looked good, but it just made me want just bring Cole back, bro. Delson, you know, he can take a back burner, or he could be a support.
Right.
He could be the Robin of the story, but bring Cole back, bro. I'm trying to get funky with this electric. I'm trying to fly around the city, hover. They also, you know, on that, that note, if they're gonna bring back, you know, Cole and Infamous, we got to see another prototype because those games are kind of like hand in hand,
God.
bro.
Yes.
Every time, you know, I think of Infamous, I think of Prototype. And though I don't really like Prototype, that's, you know, my brother's baby. I would like to see more open world, like destruction type things. I would love, you know, off topic here, you know, another Hulk Ultimate Destruction, but you know, they won't do that.
Yeah.
Y'all
Same
too
here
scared
to make
do that.
Prototype.
Yeah, they too scared to give me that. You know, whatever.
That's the one they don't want to remake.
Right, like,
But
come on.
yeah, I just can't. I can't. I watch the Game Awards every year. Oh my god, I can't wait to see what the hell the remake is. I mean, alongside the remake, they're also just going to announce probably a whole lot more other games. So I'm really just excited. We definitely wanted to, we definitely want to talk about that when the time comes. And the time has come once again.
I said this earlier, and it's still breaking my heart, bro.
I know, man.
The Steam Deck got delayed.
Sorry, man. You was ready too. You was ready. You was out there waiting.
Bro, I was going to tear it down. I had videos planned. I guess the consolation. The consolation is it comes out in February. That's my birthday, so your boy's already ready. And this gives me a little bit of wiggle room this holiday season to get myself an Xbox One X if I can find one. So, consolations.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, if I get myself an Xbox One X, I'm playing God, what is that game called? Dark Souls, but with R.R. Martin. What's the name of this game?
Elden Ring.
I'm playing Elden Ring on the Xbox Series X.
Right. Yeah, I definitely want to get one too.
So, I'm disappointed because I want to take my Steam library with me to work and ignore customers, but I can't right now. So I will be bringing an Xbox Series X home, if I can find one, barring no scalper. Swiper, no scalping. Swiper, no scalping. So I'm disappointed. I truly am. I've been looking forward to this all year, since they announced it and I was able to, get in a pre-order. They're pushing it back 2 months. That's not too bad. And if you do keep your place in line, so it's not like I'm getting pushed back and it resets and I might not make it. So I'm still one of the first people that are going to get one. I'm still in that first window, they call it. So February's right around the corner. February is disgusting. I hate February. So much. Oh my god.
It's your birthday month, but you hate it.
Just this year because there's so many things coming in February. February is packed.
Elden Ring's coming out in February.
Right, bro. And I got about 2 copies of it because if I get an Xbox, I want it there and I want it on Steam and I want to take it with me, bro. I want to play it. I want to play it. Put it in my hands. That's what she said. But
Oh, Lord.
I'm not ready for February. There's no way I could be ready for February. That's a real broke boy month.
Right, nothing's really popping off right now. I definitely do want to get in a Series X to play. Yeah, probably Elden Ring as well. I know one game I won't be playing on the Series X. The GTA Trilogy finally released, and
Won't play that shit anywhere.
They look like they just released the PS2 version, made it worse.
Bro, have you seen some of the screenshots?
San Andreas got the hand dealt dirty. That's my favorite one. Denise.
Oh man, listen, the environments look great, right? They look a lot better.
Yes.
But the character models, oh my god,
Doodle butter.
Absolute trash. And the game crashes. People are demanding refunds like it's Cyberpunk, bro. And this is from Rockstar, the guys who made Grand Theft Auto 5.
They're actually not the ones that was doing this.
No, who did this?
They had another studio called Grove Street Games. They did the mobile versions of them back in the day.
So mobile developers get credit. They make some of my favorite games,
Yeah, some of your favorite gotchas.
This wasn't it, Chief. This wasn't the studio. You went and you paid, a cheaper studio when you could have had a quality studio, which you should have, because these are. Do you know that this is going to be someone's first experience of GTA San Andreas?
Unfortunately.
That's a strong.
They'll never get the real experience.
Bro. Everyone, we know what a gem it is, right? A classic, right? Even if we play this shitty version, we still have fond memories of the good version, right? This is going to be someone's first. They're going to go from playing GTA 5 and GTA Online and hearing how people talked about San Andreas and Vice City, and play these games and be like, "What the fuck are these old people talking about?"
GTA 5 is better. You know what's probably the worst thing about this?
What?
This is incomplete. This is not a complete game. It's missing like tracks. It's missing in San Andreas. You can do 2-player mode.
They had to cut that out, right?
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, some bops too was gone.
They had to, dude. You can't. That's the reason with a lot of racing games they don't get re-released and stuff, because they're the license in hell, dude. That's why Scott Pilgrim got originally pulled from the PS3 and Xbox 360 store. It was licensing. So people own the music. They can only play it, for this amount of time, and after then, You can't do it. That's why physical versions of games reign supreme, right? I'm not ready for the digital hell that is the future.
Yeah, shit made me want to just buy those fucking games on the PS2. Even though I have those on the PS4, I will be selling my PS4 account for like $2,000.
That's what I'm saying. If you got an Xbox Series X, you can just pop in the 360 trilogy disc. Boom, quality games.
Yeah, it really sucks because honestly, I've never actually like really sucked my teeth into Vice City, so that would have been my first experience with Vice City.
Bro, and then they had the nerve to pull the other copies of games off their stores, bro.
They know
and then drop this trash. They knew what they was doing. How does this get through quality testing, bro?
I think they wanted to hit a deadline. Isn't there an anniversary this year or something like that?
But even then, originally it was rumored that it was supposed to be an add-on for people who bought the next-gen version of GTA 5.
Right.
And then they went and made this a complete game. Charge you, what, $50, $60 for it, and it's garbage? Are we serious, bro? And then, you know what the thing is? They built up so much goodwill with GTA Online and GTA 5 that this will get brushed right under the rug. This won't be a Cyberpunk thing. They won't even... In a week or two, people will stop talking about this.
You know, I actually thought to myself, it's not as bad as like, Cyberpunk was, but do you think they could start to lose a little bit of ill will because they ain't released GTA 6? This shit was fucking terrible. Like, do you think people will start to, feel a certain type of way?
What did we talk about in the quickie earlier today, right? They sold 155 million. There's no way, boy. There is no stopping this train.
Unfortunately, and like it doesn't make sense.
It's just,
like
I don't know how. I don't want it to stop. I do want it to stop, but then I don't because it's kind of impressive. Because this media, there's no fucking way, bro. This would be akin to them releasing the Titanic every year.
DVD, 1080p, right, 2K,
like
4K,
every format, bro, and then it just stacks onto the sales because this is an everlasting game. This is it. This is the game. You know how people, older than us talk about how Mario 1 was revolutionary? There are kids that can be like, yo, my first game was GTA 5 and I played it on everything everywhere.
Wow, I'm old.
And you know what the best thing is about this, right? They can just repackage GTA 5 after GTA 6 comes out for the Switch.
Oh my god. The GTA Trilogy on Switch is terrible too. Shit look like if you you try to clean your glasses off, you like blow your breath on it and don't clean it off.
That's how it looks like. That's how The Witcher 3 looked too. It was like a blurry mess, but it ran, bro. I tell you that. Witcher 3,
you get it on Switch.
Yeah, I'm so that's history, my guy. That's absolute history. I'm gonna pick that up.
I wish it was in history. God.
I mean, I wish they would have took. I don't understand what was the point of reaching this deadline. Like, what you wanted to beat the holiday season, bro? GTA is bigger than the holidays. People would have bought this regardless.
I think it's the 20th anniversary of GTA 3, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't give a fuck about that. That's going to be the least played version of that game, though. That's the thing, right? Everyone wants to play San Andreas. Everyone wants to play Vice City. There's no one hyping up GTA 3.
You speaking a thing we like to call facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't care about GTA 3. It's the one I played the least of. But Vice City holds a special place in my heart. San Andreas holds a special place in my heart. Those are the two games, and that's what everyone jumped into immediately. So that's what we're seeing the screenshots and all the crazy, wacky shit that's happening. I don't think I've seen a single screenshot of GTA 3.
A little bit of the gameplay. It doesn't. You know what he looked like? He looked like the ball off that. You remember that fucking jetpack game? It was like an endless runner. You had a jetpack.
Yeah, jetpack joyride. Oh man,
he looked like that motherfucker. Oh man. So this is the first time for this week. Since we started the podcast, nothing really came out this week.
Yeah, I mean technically, but we touched on it last week. Forza came out. We talked on it. It's doing pretty big. This buggy mess of GTA came out. So those are the two noteworthy games that come out this week.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, speaking of things that are noteworthy, things that came out this week, Arcane. You've been watching it, right? You've been,
Sir, I am all the way caught up, and I'm in the future watching the next episodes when I can. I consume, bro. When I said last week that they could be the Marvel, bro, they could be better.
They could be better.
Could be
better than the MCU.
Listen, Riot has this thing going on that's really disgusting. Let me lay it out for you, right? They have their game League of Legends. It's one of the largest esports game in the world, right?
Right.
Solidified. Can't take nothing away from it. They have a shooting game out right now. Valorant.
Yeah.
One of the bigger esports in the game right now. Kind of taking people away from CSGO. Solidified. They have a team fight tactics, which is their auto chess kind of situation game.
Yeah.
Those games were big when they first came out. They now have the largest one, right? Okay, solidified. My boy, they just announced a rhythm game.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
They got a fighting game coming out next year. They have an RPG coming out next year. They have an action game coming out next year. Riot is like, yo, we dialed up to 10 million, bro. Fuck just doing this MOBA thing. We're covering every genre, and they all do collabs. It's fucking fantastic. Right now, during Arcane, there's an event in League of Legends. There's an event in Valorant. There's an event in TFT. There's an event in League of Legends Wild Rift. There's an event. They had a card game, Legends of Runeterra. I didn't even talk about that.
Oh, that's them?
Yes. Runeterra is the world of League of Legends. They have an event going into that.
Wow.
All throughout it, simultaneously, while also adding one of the biggest characters from the show Arcane into Fortnite. While adding some shit into PUBG.
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Wow.
They can't do any wrong right now. They're hitting on all cylinders, my boy. Like this is 100. This
is 100. This is crazy.
I can't take nothing away from Riot except for League of Legends is a shit game. That's it. But they know how to market. Their animation is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm here for this rhythm game. As long as they doing the music too, I'm here for it.
Bro.
They have bops.
I'll tag you in the rhythm game. It's coming out next week, by the way. Oh no, it's coming out in 2 days before the last 3 episodes of Arcane. So all the people who are hyped for Arcane, your boy True, is gonna pick up this. I don't even fucking play rhythm games, bro.
We gonna play it.
I'm gonna play it. I'm here for it, bro. Like I don't understand why it took them this long to get what they're doing. They had this lore for so long. They had this story that's been fantastic for so long. They came together and was like, yo, we're just gonna blow the world up. We own everything. We're gonna do everything. Our music videos are top notch. Our animation's top notch. Our TV show storyline top notch. Gameplay trash. But you know, we got everything except League of Legends is kind of broken. It's always gonna be broken. Nothing we can do about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely here to see, the future of what Riot Games has to offer. Now, let me ask you a question. Speaking of things that you're here for, are you here for live action One Piece?
I am not. Have you seen the cast? First off, I'm not even here for regular One Piece right now. I got a little bit of a hate thing going with this customer of mine.
Love, hate, hate?
Not a love, just a hate thing going on with this customer that I talked to, and he's like, bro, it gets good around episode 400, which is absurd to me. Which is absurd. An anime shouldn't take 400 episodes to get good. You must know this. The fact that they just celebrated their 1,000th episode, bro, you just told me to watch half the series before it gets good. Come on, cuz. It's got to get better at some point. I'm about 100 episodes in. It has not gotten good.
Ooh. Okay,
it's not. But it's gotten better. So consolation, it's not as trash as episode, 1 through 10. Right? It's one of those things like Attack on Titan did it better, right? Because Attack on Titans right now is in season 4, 4.5, whatever you want to call it, where One Piece wants to do this whole thing with layers. Attack on Titan does that, but it's from like season 1 to season 2 to season 3. What I'm seeing right now from One Piece is they're literally planting a tree and like, yo, in 400 episodes we're gonna come back to this tree and you're gonna be like, what? Nigga, I done forgot about that. You gotta be quicker with these. I get it, you want it to be deeper than that, right? And that's a great concept, but you can't go 4 seasons without talking about it. You just can't. I don't know who the fuck I don't know who Monkey D. Luffy is. I just met his brother. I don't know his father. I don't know anything about this man. They never even touched on the fact that he had a brother until he showed up.
You episode 100 and you don't even know much about the main character?
Boy, I know more about these side characters.
Wow. I just want to say, I've never watched One Piece. I want to see what the hype is about, but y'all gotta understand something. This show's been going on for over 21 years, I believe. It just hit the anniversary. What if I was an anime only boy? And I got 21 years of my life spent watching this damn show, and it's still not over, and still not ready.
I'm 1/10 through it, and it took me about a week, so...
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, I've been grinding. Like a camo in Call of Duty, bro. Your boy grind.
You really want to understand what it is, man.
Because I need to understand why he think this game is good. Why he thinks this anime is good, bro? Because, bro, ain't no way. I just don't understand it. It's about pirates, right? And I get that. But particularly, it's about pirates who ate in a gum fruit, which gives them special powers, right? A devil fruit, right?
Gum fruit?
That's what his is called, a gum fruit. He stretches his arm and shit, right? And there's a lot of them, different kinds of one. His brother has the flame fruit, and there's some clown and shit. But he's fucking strong as fuck, and I don't know why. You would think it's because of the devil fruit, right? No. They just touched on this with his brother. Apparently, they've been godlike since they were children. So, who are these people? And they're not. This is the layers I'm talking about, but it's making me more confused, right? So, they want to be pirates, but the sea hates them? Everybody who's apparently eaten one of these devil fruits cannot swim. But they all want to be pirates. Isn't that weird?
We got a boat for them.
Like, I get it, but if that boat was to ever capsize, you're done. These niggas can fight. They be rumbling, bro. The fight scenes in One Piece are actually pretty good, right? But I seen one enemy who wasn't a devil fruit user just yeet Luffy into the ocean.
Interesting.
Of course, plot armor. He didn't die, but bro. What? If I was ever anybody and I wanted to get rid of a devil fruit user, boy, I'll become his crew member and then blow up the ship. You're done.
Oh my god.
You're done. Bro, you're done. Your legacy go no further than that.
I don't know, man. He might be able to stretch himself into a damn like.
Not in the middle of the ocean. not in the middle of the ocean. You ain't doing none of that, bro.
Nah, Luffy can do it. Like this show, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't have any hate towards One Piece. I can't because I never watched it. However, there's no reason. I don't ever want to watch something and it's taking them this long for the story to unfold. I love a good beginning. I love a good end. I don't want to waste so much time on this one particular thing because there's other shit I want to watch. That's my problem with One Piece. It's just too damn long. No hate against it. I just prefer to watch shoulder shit.
You watch the CW cast do their dumb shit for years, bro. Like, and I know it's not 10 years, but if in totality you combine this dumb shit, now you're probably about 1,000 episodes in. And they do
definitely a couple hundred.
So you gotta watch. You more than that, my nigga. You watched Arrow, that's a couple hundred on its own, and you watched Flash. I think you're current, so that's another couple hundred. And I don't know how far you made it into Supergirl and all that shit. But the problem is, you can't tell somebody 400 episodes and something gets good. Now, I've taken that as a personal challenge. I don't recommend you do so. This is very mentally draining on my soul. So
I just want to prove this man wrong so bad.
I just want to prove him because he makes a lot of this particular customer makes a lot of terrible decisions. One, he has a Vegeta tattoo on his arm, so he's already second best at his own tattoo.
Wait, what's the tattoo specifically?
It's just Vegeta's face in Super Saiyan.
Ain't no way, bro. You should just got the Dragon Balls or something.
Like, that's it, bro. So he's already making poor decisions, and he walks in with a One Piece hoodie, so that's the second poor decision so far. So oh, man. Right now as it stands, I can't recommend it. But if you've been watching it, I'm already locked in, bro. Now I gotta see this thing through. Like, I gotta see it through. And hopefully it does pick up. I will report back to you guys if it gets good around episode 400. If it does and that guy's right, I'll eat my own words, but it shouldn't take 400 episodes.
Some anime don't last that damn long.
I don't even give most animes 3 episodes. You gotta impress me quick. And if this was that situation, and if I had not taken this personally, I'd have already dropped One Piece, bro. I dropped a better anime. I still ain't watched season 4 of Attack on Titan, and I just told you how much I love that.
You ain't dropped that. You just ain't get around to it because of this challenge.
No, I watched a lot of shit in between Attack on Titan. I watched all of God, Demon Slayer, and
Oh.
then I watched all of Sir Meliodas and the Gang.
Oh God, no. I'm not saying those are bad shows or whatever, but
They're not.
I'm deeply hurt.
Yeah, I definitely took the backslide on Attack on Titan, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I'll get around to it. I promise. It's just
Right.
I hate the ending of things. Because it truly, to me, I get so wrapped up in the story and the characters that when it's the last episode, like Hunter x Hunter, I feel like I lost a friend.
It's not even supposed to be over, man.
I know, and not because I know Attack on Titan is naturally gonna end, and I know what's happening. Well, no, I don't know what's happening, but that show just it hurts me deep already.
I lose a best friend every fucking season.
That's what I'm saying. Like. So when this ends, bro, I just
chapter your life closed.
Right, so that's some reason I don't even finish some RPG games, bro. Those characters are my characters, and I don't want it to end. So it's hard for me to finish anything.
I'd actually like to ask you a quick question. Would you like for them to end these goddamn live action shows? Because there's a bunch coming out right now, and we briefly talked about the One Piece thing. How do you think they're gonna do this? Because it doesn't.
One Piece
I don't know, man.
Is a CGI nightmare. They've already introduced too many elements for them to make this live action, bro. How are you gonna stretch this nigga arms every 2 seconds, and his head and his feet and this guy doesn't even look like Luffy, bro. Even in the picture they showed, in the picture they showed, he don't even have a hat on, bro. Like, where's the straw hat?
He like a monkey. He sure look like a monkey D. Luffy.
Just the monkey more than D. Luffy.
Yeah, he more like Monkey D. Goofy.
Man, don't do that to him.
All right, I don't know why I'm doing this.
This is my business. I don't know if this is his first thing he ever done, bro, but don't do that to him. I want to see the rest of the cast and how this all shakes out. This can't be an origin thing, right? Is this gonna be a TV show or a movie?
This is a show, man.
My God, so they got 1,000 episodes with this kid, bro. He gonna be 60 before bro.
Oh my God, wait. That's a good. No, it has to be a movie. It has to be a movie. There's no way, bro.
They're probably gonna speed things up, play it a little quicker because there's no way they can run it in correlation. Like, it can't be a 1-to-1. It just can't. There's so much. Right. It's not. I wouldn't say filler, but there is filler in One Piece, right? The most impressive thing about One Piece is they're like, yo, we need to get to the Grand Line in season 1, and by the end of season 1, they were at the Grand Line, which is impressive. So for
that was 64 episodes.
That was 61 episodes. So for the next 949 episodes, 39 episodes, they're on the Grand Line. Yeah,
that's funny. Last season's like 100-something episodes. I think that's the one that was talking about. It took like 4 years to do that. It's fucking wild.
All right. Well, we're gonna call it here. This has been episode 12 of the Struggle Cast with just us this time. Jack Splicer and your boy Keith Mills.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Let us know how you feel about the One Piece live action Call of Duty. Just talk to us. Let us know how you feeling about anything that we talked about. Our Twitters are in the description. Please follow me. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I really appreciate it. And as always, welcome to the Strong House, and we gonna holla at you.
Peace.